for the tricky part, inserting the graft. You sure you don't want to step in?
It's your show.
Oh, hell.
Okay, deep breath and try again. Use the osteotome and the mallet.
I'm worried about damaging the nerves.
Good. So you know not to use too much force. Come on, you know what you're doing.
She's tachycardic at 120.
Thank you, Luke.
Concentrate.
She's in danger of going into cardiac arrest.
Take the bloody obvious, why don't you?
Okay, guys, focus.
I think you should take over.
You'll regret it if I do.
Well, someone needs to do something, sooner rather than later. I'll start her on metaraminol.
Suction, please.
Alignment looks good. Now tap it in. That's it. Gently does it.
Yes.
Just like I bought one.
Don't worry, I'm not following you.
Tracy, that must have seemed weird before. Brody calling me Paula.
I just thought he was being a bloke.
I was called Paula when I was younger.
Yeah, Brody said.
What else did he say?
Not a lot. And don't worry, whatever that boy says, I take with a huge pinch of salt.
You didn't really tell me how Scotty was.
You didn't really stick around long enough to find out.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for looking after him, though. Scotty told me how good you were.
Oh, it was nothing.
Oh, good. Two of you.
Except I am busting, so haha.
Or is she just trying to get out of buying a daffodil?
I don't think so.
I was just joking.
Oh, of course you were. Like, who's gonna say no? Not Tracy, that's for sure.
Are you all right?
Yeah?
You seem a bit on edge.
Probably too many coffees. Actually, I had two first thing, and then I had an energy drink, and those things are full of caffeine, aren't they?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah, of course, sorry. Oh, oops.
Ah, don't worry, I'll get it. There you are. Thank you. Oh, you're too good.
Ta.
Right, so how much am I giving you?
As much as I can guilt you into. Penny was very generous.
Mr. Daly's cardigan. It's either hiding in here somewhere or touring the outer suburbs on a bus. He can't remember where he left it.
Keep it too.
Thanks.
You don't realise we're short-staffed. What are you doing down here?
Going the extra mile, and what thanks am I going to get for it? None.
I'm supposed to be a boss. You wouldn't think so, would you?
What do you expect? All that nearly gave her a kid a broken nose.
Hey,
Hey,
I just thought I'd better come and check up on Mr. McKelvey.
which one was he again?
Yeah, old guy, red nose, bushy eyebrows, fell down some stairs at home.
Yes, surgeon saw him and admitted him about half an hour ago. Subcapsular kidney rupture.
Ah, I thought as much.
And that's about as interesting as it gets down here today.
I don't believe you.
Actually, no. Mr. Uden, he was interesting. Bangladeshi chap, moved here last month. His English was about as good as my French, but we finally got down to the bottom of it. Arsenic poisoning.
What from?
Water system back home. Big problem, apparently. Arsenic leaching into the wells.
How did you work that one out?
Well, it helps that I read the paper occasionally. Big story about it a while back.
Oh, and what were his symptoms?
Headache, vomiting, low abdominal tenderness. I mean, there could be a number of things. Here we go.
Oh, but you had the good sense to do an ELISA test.
No, took a while, but got there eventually.
How you feeling?
Shell-shocked.
You did good. Fancy a drink after work?
Oh, now he offers. I could have done with one before we went into theatre.
IV when you knock off.
You're on.
I honestly don't know how you could say that to him. You did good.
I know, it's bad English.
It's wrong on so many levels. The man was clearly out of his depth.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
At least he had the humility to admit it, for once. You should have taken over when he asked you to.
Those complications looked worse than they actually were.
I beg to differ.
If her BP had gone below 90, I would have been straight in there.
If you hadn't been, I would have. I'd have been within my rights to go over your head.
I could see you fighting the impulse, thank you.
I'm sure you've realised by now that I'm not overly fond of Isaac.
I get that impression. If you ask me, he's in real danger of becoming an egomaniac. He doesn't need any encouragement from you.
It was a teaching exercise. Of course I was encouraging him.
At the risk of patient safety, I'm very disappointed.
Thanks, Mom. I should get bashed in the face more often.
Well, carry on the way you have been, and you probably will be. I'm not stupid enough to think this is all one-sided. Ulla must have had her reasons.
Yeah, she's a psycho.
That's enough. If there is any more bullying, you tell me or your father. You do not take matters into your own hands. Do you hear me?
Go on.
I can't. What are you staring at?
Jasmine. Hello, Ulla.
Hi. These are for you. One each.
What is it?
Open it and you'll find out. Thank you, Ulla. It's good of you.
Mum and Dad said I had to.
But she wanted to anyway.
Yeah, I did.
Aren't you going to open yours?
What for? I know what it says, and it's all crap.
That's enough. Ulla is trying to apologise. The least you can do is meet her halfway. He'll read it later. I'll make sure he does.
Thanks. Can we go now?
I thought I was buying you a hot chocolate. And whatever you want to eat, as long as you share it.
You don't have to.
I want to. I'm proud of you.
Listen to you. You're not my father.
2 chocolates, please, and whatever the lady wants.
I should probably be saying all this to Scotty, but I wanted a word with you first.
Oh, no. What is it?
No, it's nothing scary. Well, it is, but I'm sure that we found it in time.
Tell me.
Tralium poisoning.
Never heard of it.
If ED hadn't had an arsenic case this morning, I would never even thought of screening for it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
It doesn't solve the mystery, though. How did it get into Scotty's system?
I have no idea.
You haven't sprayed for insects lately, have you? Poison for ants? I know it's a long shot, but it could have gotten to Scotty's food.
I have gone through the entire house. There is nothing. There's one old aluminium pot, and that is it.
Do you guys use it?
Scotty used it to heat up some curry. Hunter ate the leftovers, and he got a bit sick, but we assumed it was just food poisoning.
And Scotty's really careful about what he eats?
I am monitoring every mouthful.
Okay, here's the thing about tralium. It's really hard to detect. Agatha Christie would have loved it.
What do you mean?
Apparently it makes a very handy murder weapon.
What? You're saying that somebody is... No, sorry, that's ridiculous.
Well, I know it's not likely, but it is possible.
Well, in that case, you really shouldn't be talking to me about it. Because you and I both know the number one suspect is always the girlfriend.
Well, that did cross my mind for about a nanosecond. Sorry.
Who would want to do that to Scotty?